Priya Darshak, Namaskar. Today we have very special time to talk in this Bodhi Sambad program. Our first and leading Buddhist television of Nepal, the Bodhi television, is very thankful to Tergar Oseling Monastery and His Holiness Guru Vajradhara, His Holiness Chamgon Kenting Thai Situpa. We offer our sincere gratitude and greetings to you, Your Holiness.
It's my pleasure.
Your Holiness, you are visiting frequently to our country, the birthplace of Buddha. May I ask you how you feel while visiting Nepal?
Actually, my first visit to Nepal was when I was 8 years old. I came here for pilgrimage. All my experience was pilgrimage after pilgrimage after pilgrimage to all the holy places. My recollection from that time was absolutely pure pilgrimage place.
As we know, you have initiated the pilgrimage for active peace also in 1989.
Yes, yes.
And one world, one humanity.
Yes.
How is it pilgrimage going on now?
Actually, I started working something with pure intention for world peace. Long time. 1979-80 I started. Personal level with friends, talking to people, going to places. And about 1986, then I totally focused on it. Tried to do something for humanity with the motivation of world peace. That time, I really came out with totally innocent and not very much knowledgeable about peace as such. So later, over the years, with encounter with so many very prominent individuals and organizations in Europe, in Asia, in America, North America. So then I came to know and realize that peace does not really say very much. Later I found out that I, as Lord Buddha's follower, devotee and practitioner, the peace actually is the ultimate goal of the teaching of Buddha. But it is not only the passive peace, because passive peace individuals can reach. The problem that I felt those days, that world is encountering and encountered for centuries, not new thing, centuries and centuries. In fact, millennia after millennia. So that is only can be improved. I try to describe clearly what I try to contribute for the humanity at that time. The education system, economic system, all the different field in human endeavor, all has to be constantly upgraded, not just once in a millennia, but constantly. So that way everything become current and relevant. And then that way you can educate people from the childhood. It is better for everybody to have respect and appreciation to each other and appreciation to nature. So that way, such thing as a need to remedy some kind of conflict which we call war, famine, all these things, they all are preventable and can only be remedied if there is a proper system upgraded by everybody all the time. So that's what I call active peace. The pilgrimage was the end, because I went here, went there, talked there, worked with this group, that group, so many things. And then finally, my real duty of my institution, 2,500-year-old institution, and my personal responsibility goes back a long time, different periods, 1,400 year, 1,000 year, 900 year, 300 year is the latest, the Palpung. So this way, that part is getting neglected because I'm focusing on peace. So I came to realize my actual responsibility and duty was for peace, nirvana, for enlightenment. And then, but I wanted to ripe up the entire activities that I have been involved for so many years. Then I made a pilgrimage around the world. Start from Bodh Gaya, and then went around the world, and then came back Bodhanath, Nepal. Right at the beginning, I went to Bhutan, and then prayed there to holy places of Guru Rinpoche, and then in Bodh Gaya, actually launching of the pilgrimage for active peace. Then I'm very happy, so that I managed to do something and meet with Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Judaism, Shinto, then shamanism, Islam, and Jains, Sikhs, and Vajracharyas here. In Bodhanath, we had so many Vajracharyas performed Vajranitiyam. So that way, I felt so good. Then I still find so many people continuing it because they have participated all over the world. Right now, I'm more focusing on my duty as 12th Thai Situ. Yes.
Your Holiness, as we know, instantly you are giving teachings on Mahamudra or Dzogchen here. Being a great master for Mahamudra teachings, could you explain it for lay people in a simple way? What is Mahamudra or Dzogchen?
Very, very simple. Mahamudra is Sanskrit. So you know what Maha means, what Mudra means. Mahamudra, you know. So the essence of the teaching of Buddha, from Four Noble Truths up to highest Tantra, everything is presented and practiced, and the lineage is continued. So that is Mahamudra. The great Tibetan enlightened master who was born about 1,000 years back, and Marpa Lotsawa, he came through Nepal, they went to India. In Nepal, Pentapa and the brother, two of them are his guru, and then he went to India through Nepal 3 times, and spent 21 years with his great master, Naropa, Maitripa, etc. actually over 100 masters, and 13 masters of the most precious for him, and 2 Naropa and Metripa. So the teaching, the lineage from Metripa is called Mahamudra. Actually, Mahamudra means all relative truth is manifestation of ultimate truth, a mudra of ultimate truth. And now to make it very simple, you are Buddha. I am Buddha. She is Buddha. He is Buddha. Every single sentient being, from the highest realm to the lowest realm, are Buddha, ultimately in their essence. But Buddha doesn't mean Buddhist, Buddha. Then relatively, we all are sentient beings. We have our countless lifetimes of self, ego, and other defilements such as lash, aggression, jealousy, so on and so forth, ego, pride, and so on and so forth. So as a result of those things, then karmas are committed. And the body, speech, mind, karmas are committed. As a result of that, samsara is moving, and it's like swimming the ocean. So we have to work very hard to swim, but more we swim, we get more deeper into it, and that is called suffering of samsara. And the ocean of samsara we try to cross. To reach nirvana first, and then to the Buddhahood later. So all of these very, very simple, very basic, and it's not doesn't mean everybody is Buddhist. Everybody is Buddha. Yes, Buddha. You know, Buddha means fully awakened, fully enlightened. We all have that potential, and I can prove it to you. That is, no matter who they are, even the animals and ghosts, there's nobody who likes to suffer, everybody likes to be happy. How come? Because their ultimate essence is perfect. So therefore, everybody likes to be happy. Yes.
So, Your Holiness, can anyone practice this Mahamudra, or those willing to get into it need preparatory practices first?
No. Everything that you do in your life, no matter what, you have to go through step by step. You know, you want to get educated. First, you have to learn ABCD, kakaganga, then kakaganga, and then all the things. Yes, of course. But there's end of the day, everybody is knowingly or unknowingly involved in the essence of the teaching of Mahamudra, because everybody is doing their best to be free from suffering. And the problem is, without overcoming the cause of suffering, but suffering itself, everybody like to overcome. So when you practice, then you deal with the cause as well. And also then suffering, you don't see it as a negative thing, because two sides of the same hand, one is no more negative or positive than the other side. So, for example, the seed of all the sufferings of samsara is not recognizing your primordial essence as primordial wisdom. That primordial wisdom, limitless, is perceived as the I. Then ekdam sanubhaya sakya. So big, bigger than the space, became so small, I. And so it's because of that. So anybody can transform I and ignorance into wisdom. And we don't have primordial ignorance. We all have primordial wisdom. Yes.
Your Holiness, as you are visiting the world teaching Buddhist educations, meditations, how you have found the interest of especially Westerners about Buddhist philosophy? Where is Buddhist philosophy in the contemporary world?
I think Buddhist philosophies are highly, highly respected by West. When you say West, you mean Occidentals. So Occidentals, before my birth, so last century, it's already, and even from the time of Marco Polo, they have learned, and also 2026 years ago, Buddhism was known to the Occident. You know what I mean. And so that way, it is not a new thing. But let's say, as some kind of general public exposure to it, it happened, and it's happening rapidly, especially nowadays, through all of these new development of information technology, communication technology. Then this make it very universal all over the world. West, East, Europe, America, Africa, Oceania, everywhere.
Your Holiness, we know as Buddhism started from ancient Indian place, Indian region, and it went throughout the world in the long run of history. Himalayan tradition or Tibetan Buddhism, this is also spread all over the world with the changes of history. Now we see in Nepal there are many Chinese people also coming for practice of Buddhism and studying it. It looks like we are exchanging the religious or spiritual knowledge and sharing the teachings. How you see this exchange of religious practice between the people of so ancient place of Buddhism, China, and the birthplace of Buddha, Nepal?
Actually, Lord Buddha Shakyamuni, before he became the Shakyamuni Buddha, he was born in Lumbini, and as the son of prince of King Sadodana and Queen Mahamaya. And so Lumbini is today in Nepal, and that's where Lord Buddha was born. And this is the holy land of Lord Buddha's birth. Prince Siddhartha, at the age of 35, he reached Buddhahood in Bodh Gaya, which is today's Bihar in India. Then after that, until he reached 81, he taught throughout India. And that is the Nirmanakaya of the Buddha. But Sambhogakaya of the Buddha taught throughout the universe. And even right now, Buddha will be teaching, because until the last century being reached the Buddhahood, the Buddha Shakyamuni's activity of Sambhogakaya will continue. So this is how it is. I think, of course, some institutions, some universities, they might be exchanging here and there, and that will be their way of thinking. But first, I'm concerned, and also I'm sure many of the monks and nuns and teachers and masters, they all will share the same perception as me. That is, Buddha Dharma is made available for everybody. And then because of the change of human communication and accessibility, because of the technology after the Industrial Revolution in Europe, then everything changed. Now we have trains, ships, aeroplanes, and soon I don't know what we will have, people like me. There's thousands of good teachers, and they're all doing their best, and I'm doing my level best in my own capacity, and I take it as a responsibility because I'm supposed to be somebody who have historical background to uphold. And I can't claim I remember. Just between you and me, I don't remember my past life, but then I'm supposed to be responsible for so many things, which I really take it with the great honor. And I hold all of my predecessors on my crown, and I'm their servant, serving them, and I'm doing my best. But one thing I must tell you, I don't believe in this is my own मेरो private karan ho yo. My own thing, that is, I don't believe in conversion, because people want to learn Dharma. We make it available. And they really want to take refuge under Buddha, Dharma, Sangha and become Buddhist. Of course, it is our duty. But then still, they should and they can respect and uphold their own tradition, their own culture, their own heritage, everything. So truth is through practice in your mind, and your ultimate potential become fully awakened. And the basic nature of sentient being, I don't like to suffer, I like to be happy. So does no one like to suffer, everyone like to be happy. So fulfill this. So this is the true meaning of teaching of Buddha. And so I feel everything is going wonderfully well, and flourishing. Yes, and I don't know, from the time that we sat here and now for a couple of minutes, how many people learned Buddha Dharma, Holy Dharma of Lord Buddha? I don't know, many, all over the world. And of course, as you say, many people from Europe, America, Asia, and you mentioned about Chinese-speaking people from Malaysia, then Indonesia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, so many places, and then the mainland China also. So they all just joining together to learn the Dharma simply, very, very simply, very purely from their heart. And then some of them heard Buddhism in the past from their parents, etc. But then they themselves now learning and practicing, meditating every day. So this is very inspiring, because in Africa, in Europe, in America, in Southeast Asia, all over the world, so many meditation centers of Zen Buddhism, of Theravada Buddhism, of Mahayana Buddhism, as you say, Vajradhara Buddhism, of Himalaya, of Tibet, of Mongolia, And also some small places in Russia. There's some republics. They are Vajrayana Buddhist for centuries. So this way, it is very, very inspiring. And then of course, all Himalaya, it is Vajrayana Buddhist, together with whatever their ethnic religions are, because there's so many spiritual traditions and lineages. Yeah, so this is good. And now we're becoming more and more open to each other because we encounter each other. And so it's good, yes.
Your Holiness, as you just mentioned, there are types of traditions and lineages.
Yes.
Which one will be more acceptable form of practice of Buddhism?
You mean different lineages of Buddhism?
Different lineages, different traditions and types. In Kathmandu, we have Newar Buddhism.
Oh, yeah.
And in other places, like in Tibetan Buddhism, maybe in Europe, European Buddhism. Which form is the best one to accept?
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Genuine lineage. You should know lineage. Lineage means Buddha Shakyamuni taught. His disciples heard. And then they practiced. They taught to next generation. So this way, the teaching, the practice that is traceable up to the Buddha Shakyamuni for past 2,500 plus year, because Buddha's birthday that we celebrated according to the international confirmation. Of course, different traditions have few years here, few years there. That's understandable because that's long time back. So this way, all the way, lineage is unbroken. That is the real teaching of Buddha. So as long as it is that, then there's no such thing as acceptable, not acceptable, Every teaching of Buddha is teaching of Buddha. Not only that, we have to respect every other spirituality, every other religion, because they all by the humanity, for the humanity, of the humanity. So coming from Buddhi. So somebody's Buddhi, many hundred years back, they recognized something and they taught this. So it became some kind of religion today. So it all comes from Tathagat Garb, Buddha nature. So this way we have to respect all, but some we might not be able to understand, but that means that is our problem. So we have to respect. And as far as Buddhism is concerned, every Buddhist tradition, we all have to consider they are our brothers and sisters.
Your Holiness, while searching for happiness, people are creating more sophisticated lifestyles and developed many infrastructural matters all over the world. Still, people are having conflict between in person or in between the countries. There are main conflicts we see as of now. Can this almost 2,500 years old teachings, Buddhist philosophy, have solution to solve this conflict?
Of course, it is. I, as a Buddhist, I can say it is the solution, but that will be a little bit unsophisticated. Lord Buddha's teaching, Dharma, sacred Dharma, is to liberate all sentient beings from the suffering of samsara. So that is the solution. But solutions can be very easy to talk about. But when you apply, it involves countless lifetimes of karma. You can't just fast forward or rewind the entire eons and eons of karma of an individual or as a group like all of us together. So that way, we will face what we have to face. But we can and we must do our best to do two things at the same time. That is to lessen the severity of the suffering for suffering for all those involved. At the same time, then as an active peace, in the long term, then have a good, real, mature, civil sense, common sense, a spiritual sense, attitude and system. So these two have to go together, because something is happening right now. Then we have to do our best to handle it on personal level, at home, in the neighborhood, in the country, in between continents, whole globe, and also with the other universes and other galaxies, because everything is interconnected. So we have to have a stopgap measure solution, and then the everlasting solution. Yes, both. I just say two, maybe there's 10, 100 different levels.
Your Holiness, as we have many Buddhist sites in Nepal, like Bodhanath, Swayambhu, Namo Buddha, Lumbini itself, the birthplace of Buddha. And such sites are many in our country. But mostly, in generally, those places are regarded as tourist places. How can we develop such sites as very great spiritual sites?
It's actually already, because of Bodhanath, I remember very clearly when I was 8 years old. That should be long time back, 65 years ago. Since that time it is a holy place. And now there's so many monasteries, so many nunneries, so many great activities, Dharma activities happening. And like here, and also Swayambhunath, I stayed there one time. I was requested to give a abhishek. And every morning I will be waken up. I will be awakened by the Newari chanting of Manjushri Namasangiti. So I remember it so well, and it was so wonderful. It is already, it's not only tourist place, but tourist people are coming as a tourist. Good for them. They will get some blessing. Some get more, some get less. But those who really get aspired and inspired by it, then they will get more. And they just enjoy it. That's also very good. That's also good blessing. But not spiritual understanding, but some seed will be planted. It's good to be in a good place.
So for that, we need to keep on activities of Buddhist teachings frequently, lively activities.
Yes, it's very good of you to say that and think like that, but I wouldn't worry at all, because it will go on. Yes, everybody will do their best.
Your Holiness, we are the people of the birthplace of the Buddha. We feel very proud of it. Would you suggest what the people of the resident of this place, this holy place, should understand and follow about regarding Buddhist education?
I am sure a lot is happening, I'm sure. And at the same time, I know so many people throughout the world know the Nepal is the land where Lord Buddha was born. That was one thing. And also many other great spiritual sites here beside Buddha Dharma. And everybody have great veneration to all of it. So it is really a life and dynamic place, spiritual place. And I think everybody know. I don't have to say anything because they all know. Everybody know.
Being proud of the citizen of Buddha's birthplace, we consider this is not enough. So we seek for your great compassion to teach all Nepali people and to teach all about this Buddhist teachings for their betterment of life.
Yes, of course, of course. I think long as there is single breath left in my lung, I will be teaching.
Your Holiness, having this time, we are very thankful. We offer our sincere gratitude again.
Yes.
You
yes.
graced us this beautiful time to Bodhi television. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, yes.
Everyone, we have very great time with the Guru Vajradhara, His Holiness Chamgon Thai Situpa today in our show in this Bodhi television. Keep watching Bodhi television. Thank you for watching.